Hello, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I thought today we'd spend some time talking about the National Hockey League, also known as, let's see, how should we do this? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. As the NHL. I don't like it. We're going to redo it. Okay. As the NHL. So I started working on a video all about the how hockey in the NHL is played, kind of the basic rules and scoring and everything. I started really thinking about that. But then I realized maybe I should real quick do a video like I did with the National Football League, the NFL, about how the teams get to the playoffs. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll do a video on all the ins and outs of the game. And I actually have a few other things I find interesting that I might do videos on, the original teams, and I don't know, maybe there's even another video on terminology. Oh, it goes on and on. But I am, guys, that I rep Detroit. But they're not actually my current favorite team. But I do always love Detroit because I'm from there originally. And look at their logo, so cool. It's a tire with wings on it. I mean, come on. Anyway, all right. So let's go into this a little bit. Put that out of the way here. All right, so much like NFL football, in NHL hockey, there is a Western Conference and an Eastern Conference. And each conference is made up of 16 teams. So there are 32 teams in the entire National Hockey League. And the league is both the United States and Canada. So that's kind of interesting. I'm trying to think if there's another, because NFL doesn't have Canadian, does baseball? Huh. Sadly, I don't know. But it's kind of neat. Being from Detroit, I mean, the Red Wings would be playing the Maple Leafs. That was always a big game, things like that. So anyway, okay. So you have the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. And within those conferences, you have divisions. So in the Eastern Conference, you have the Atlantic Division and the Metropolitan Division. And I put, to remind myself, I put little tiny E's here to remind myself because I just learned all this morning. I forgot to say that. I'm no hockey expert. I'm teaching myself as I go. So this morning, I really didn't even know about this till today. And so I learned it, and I'm here to share it with you. But I did make little cheats on here for myself. Although it should be easy to remember, the Atlantic is on the eastern coast. In fact, I feel like I need to put that on this side because my brain sees it on this side. Well, that's backwards to a map, really. Never mind, let's put it here. Okay, so the eastern side of the country has the Atlantic Division. And I don't know what to say on the metropolitan. As a memory trick, I don't know. But the western has the Pacific Division, which makes sense, and the Central Division. So those are your divisions, your conferences and divisions. So before they go to the Stanley Cup, one team from the Eastern Conference and one team from the Western Conference will play at the Stanley Cup. But to get there, you have to have a division winner from the Central Division, the Atlantic Division, the Pacific, and the Metropolitan, and they'll play each other. Very similar to the football situation. So we'll put these here. And then we'll break these up. I don't know why. I still need to have it go this way. My brain, you guys, my brain. So we'll do the Atlantic. I hope I left myself enough room. Metropolitan and Central and the Pacific. Okay. Let's see which teams are in which division. I'm sure some of you already know this, but it was, like I said, news to me. So I have color coded them. Yeah. So like I said, each division has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in each division. So the Atlantic division, the one closest to the Atlantic coast, I guess, has the Bruins, the Boston Bruins, has the Panthers, the Maple Leafs, Toronto, and the Detroit Red Wings. Let's move this just a little bit so we make sure. I should try to look at my video here. I don't do a very good job of looking sometimes. Okay. And the Lightning, the Sabres, Senators, the Canadians. Okay. So, boo, 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 boo. Lightning, Sabres, Senators. Oh no, what are you doing, Canadians? I can't get it. And the Canadians. All right, can you guys see all that? Nope. Hold on. We'll scooch it up. Up, up, up. Okay. All right. And then the Metropolitan Division. That sounds so fancy, doesn't it? Has the Rangers. Where are the Rangers? New York. The Carolina Hurricanes. The Philadelphia Flyers. The Washington Capitals. Let's take a little bit off that one. The Devils, New Jersey. The Islanders. Wait, that's New York, isn't it? What did I say was New York? They have 2 teams. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Columbus Blue Jackets. All right. Can we see all those? Yep. And then in the Western Conference, you have a Central Division and a Pacific Division. So in the Central, you have St. Louis Blues, Wild, look at a cheat sheet, it was so wild. The Minnesota Wild. All right, the Arizona Coyotes. Chicago Blackhawks, the Stars, oh yeah, Texas, Dallas Stars, Winnipeg Jets, Colorado Avalanche, gotta be right, the Nashville Predators, because they went to the Stanley Cup not that long ago. Did they go 2? How many years in a row did they go? 2? I don't remember. It seems like a lot. All right. Hold on. I got too much paper somehow on this one. Hold on. All right. We got the Calgary Flames. The Kraken. That's a funny name. Seattle. The Ducks, which they're Anaheim. They were named after the movie, The Mighty Ducks. Isn't that right? I think so. I think the movie came first, and then they named the team. That's sort of funny, isn't it? San Jose Sharks. The Canucks. The Canucks, eh? The Canucks are from Vancouver, eh? And then the Golden Knights. That's the Vegas Knights. Yeah, I don't want to say anything really stupid here, and this might be, but I think they were like a brand new team, the Vegas Knights, Golden Knights, or did they move from, and then they made it to the Stanley Cup. I feel like I remember that. Anyway, okay, and then the Oilers are, they're Canadian. They're, oh shoot, it's in my head. Hold on, give me 1 second. Edmonton Oilers, and the Kings are Los Angeles. Okay, so those are all the teams that are part of the NHL and the conferences and the divisions. So very much like how football, let's grab this real quick with my super neat. Like football, it's kind of the same thing where you'd have brackets. So you have one team, versus another team. And you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me move this up just a little. 7, 8. And then the winner from these 2 games will go on to play here. And the winner from these 2 games will go on to play here. And then the winner from those, that's real neat, Linda, way to go, will play here. And the same thing on this side, so that you end up with, these are the top teams. So the teams, when they're playing regular season, they score points. And when I talk about the whole game of hockey more, I'll talk about points. But just know that they score 2 points for winning a game. And then if a game is tied, they get a point. But if they win the tie, they get another point. But anyway, basically, they all get points. And so depending on who has the most points in their division, then they'll play each other in the playoffs. And if they're tied, then it kind of depends on what teams they played and when they played and how many games they played, something like that. I don't really know. But so let's pretend like we'll just pick every other team. How about that? So this team, this team, this team, and this team. These guys didn't get enough points. They're all out, right? So now we're down to 4 teams. And that would be here. So this is, say, the Pacific Division, and this is the Central Division. So these teams play each other, and then let's say the Sharks and the Golden Knights win. They will play here. This would be their game. So this is their division final. And then the division winners will go to here. So the same, I should have done this side too. We're going to map it all out, you guys. That's what we're going to do. So you've got the Kings versus the Kraken, and you've got I need smaller papers, the Oilers versus, what's the smallest cut? The Ducks. And then you've got the Jets versus the Stars. And obviously I'm picking these totally at random by the size of it. And then okay. So here are your games. So you can see you've got the Pacific Division playing against or playing each other, and the Central Division. So these are the people who had the teams who had the most points going into this. So now they play each other, and you have to win. The team has to win at least 4 out of 7 games. So they'll have 7 games. The one who wins 4 first will win that part of the playoffs. I think that's so they don't do points when they're in the playoffs. Then the points stop. Then it's just win or loss. And you're trying to win 4 out of a series of 7 games. So let's say that the Kraken won and the Oilers won. And then let's say the Stars won and the Coyotes won. So now they will be playing for their division, division, like champion, I guess. I don't know what they call it in hockey. So then let's say the Coyotes won and the Oilers won. So now they're playing. What do I feel like I didn't do enough? For their conference. So then it would be the Oilers win the conference, and you'd have whoever wins on that side, and that's your Stanley Cup. Did I do something wrong? I feel like that's one more level than I should have. But I think that's right. So on the other side, you'd have the same thing. You'd have one of these teams, and that's when you'd have the Eastern Conference playing the Western Conference for the Stanley Cup. I don't know why I feel like I have an extra level here of games. I did the math right. Division. I think so. Well, somebody can correct me in the comments. But the main deal is, you guys all know how brackets work. I don't really need to tell you that. Whether or not I did it right, I don't know. So let's do... Oh my goodness. All right. So here we have our divisions and our conferences. So let's just do a blind pick of our 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need the top 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the top 4 would be our first pick, right? All right, I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick 4 teams. All right, it's happening now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll put these ones off to the side. We'll do the same thing here. This is just a bit of silliness because now we're all in full understanding. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put this off to the side, and then we'll pick 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, do you guys have favorite teams? Do people have more than one team as their favorite, or do most people just stick with one? I have my teams that I root for, and then I have Detroit, who I'm always kind of rooting for because they're oftentimes the underdog. Although not so much with hockey. They're pretty good. 3, 4. Okay. So let's see who will be in the division playoffs. Red Wings, yes. Good job. The Lightning, the Maple Leafs, and the Bruins. In the Metropolitan Division, the Penguins, the Devils, the Flyers, and the Hurricanes. The Flyers have the, my favorite mascot. What's his name? He's so stupid. I like him. I think he's funny. I know people there kind of hate him, I think, but what is his name? No, anyway. The Wild, the Blues, the Blackhawks, and the Jets. And then for the Pacific Division, the Ducks, the Kings, the Flames, and the Kraken. All right, guys. There's your playoff picks. Should we go ahead and just pick for Stanley Cup? Let's do it. All right, we're going to shuffle these up. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to pick one. That will be the Eastern Conference. And then we'll do it on the other side. And then we'll pick our Stanley closing my eyes now. Closing. Oh, something's falling out, so that's it right there. Okay, Maple Leafs. Interesting. Do they have a chance? I have no idea. I haven't watched a hockey game this season. I'm closing my eyes right now. I don't have cable. And I don't really know how to watch it right now. I'm sure there's probably a streaming network. I don't have ESPN or anything like that. It's hard to watch hockey. Anyway, but I do enjoy it. I went to a game not that long ago and it was so much fun. It was like the best game ever. And I was sitting... Sorry, I'm going to open my eyes so I can tell a story because I need to have... I don't know why I need my eyes open. But we were sitting... My son bought me the tickets for Christmas. And we were sitting way, way, way up. And the place wasn't totally full, so I had this idea that at some period I would kind of sneak down and get a better seat. But it turned out the people right around us were so much fun. We were having the best time just screaming and yelling, and the game was super exciting. So then I was like, I don't care if I'm way up here. We actually, the group, we all said we could move, but then we decided it was, there were too many of us and we were having such fun. So anyway, it was really fun. The lights, everything they do at those games makes it feel very exciting. When there's a goal, it's like lights everywhere and it's just crazy. It's fun. All right, I am closing my eyes and counting. Here we go. Not counting, I mean picking. Okay. Everybody ready? I'm going to randomly pick that one. All right, so our Western, Eastern Conference champs are the Jets and the Maple Leafs going to the Stanley Cup. I have no idea. Is that a likely or unlikely event? Jets and the Maple Leafs. I don't know. Where are the Jets from again? Hold on. I have somewhere over here. I have some cheat sheet for myself because I don't know. Oh, Winnipeg. Winnipeg Jets. Oh, so they're both Canadian. Interesting. All right, we're picking the winner. I'm closing my eyes right now. Don't worry, I'm good at not remembering which is which. I'll put them on here so that... Okay, I am picking this one. The Maple Leafs will win the Stanley Cup. All right, well, guys, I will try to update with a video all about hockey, how it's played, how it's scored, penalties, all that. So hopefully that'll be okay. All right. Well, I don't know if you learned anything here today, but hopefully it was a little bit relaxing and distracting for you. But maybe you learned something. I don't know. I told my son what I was doing. He's like, I didn't know any of that. I was like, okay, cool. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Actually, while I'm putting these away, let's just try to guess see if we can remember where they're all from. Okay, Blue Jackets. Columbus. I only know that because the Blues are St. Louis and the Blue Jackets are Columbus. And for some reason that's sticking in my head. The Islanders, New York. The Capitals, Washington, D.C., right? I mean, I know it's not a state, but they just say Washington. Rangers. Well, they're New York, aren't they? I'm putting that to the side while I think about it. Hurricanes, Carolina. Penguins, Pittsburgh. Flyers, Philadelphia. Devils, New Jersey. Okay, the Blues, St. Louis. Avalanche, Colorado. Coyotes, Arizona. Nashville Predators. Texas. I just remember the star on Texas's flag, but is it Dallas? Yeah, Dallas. Okay. Put that one on Chicago. Oh, Winnipeg. Winnipeg and Chicago. We did this one earlier. Minnesota. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Florida. Florida. I think that's right. I'm not putting these in order by this right now. I'm just putting. Oops. I just dropped my. I have my towel here for wiping off my board. My whiteboard. I dropped. Okay. So, yeah. Where are we at? The Senators. You'd think they'd be from DC, right? Canadians are Montreal. I've never been to Montreal. I want to go there. That's a place I'd like to go. The Sabres are Buffalo. Oh boy. Lightning. Tampa Bay. Detroit. Boston. Toronto. What are we missing? We have Toronto. We have Senators. What is this one? I didn't get Rangers. Okay. Well, they're New York with the Islanders. Wait, how did these guys? That's Columbus. I did get that. All right, New York. We have 2 New York teams. All right. Oh boy. I gotta think about that for a second. Golden Knights, Las Vegas. Edmonton Oilers. We just did the Canucks. Vancouver. The Vancouver Canucks. I just always want to say A with that. I remember the Red Wings playing the Canucks. I don't know why. Because I thought that was funny. Because did you guys ever see that show with what were the names? Bill, the McKinsey brothers. I think they were Canucks fans. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting all confused. Los Angeles Kings, the Kraken, Seattle, the Anaheim Ducks. All right. What are we missing here? The Flames. And the Senators. All right. They've got to be Canadian. The Calgary Flames. I'm going to cheat. I don't know. What is it? The Senators are... Hold on. Let me look in my notes. Ottawa. I don't know Ottawa. Okay. There we go, guys. All right. I'll just clean up a little. I'll see you guys later. Bye. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Sharks. Did I never have Did I not have that team the whole time? Am I gonna have to redo this whole video?